Hiya everyone, how you doing? I'm started this, or one of the walls, and just give you an update as to what's going on. I put the logs in, as you can see, and I'm just started to lime up one of the panels on one of the sides. So today I've sort of boxed up the top here with some 18mm ply, and that'll all be rendered over. Got a gap to fill up there, and got a window in here, and then I'm going to stick another column just on this side. I think it'll just tidy it up a bit, and likewise on here I'm just going to run a little probably a column down the side here just to finish this off, just to box that off. But yeah, that's been limed up, and what I've done is I've just started panelling some of the sections down there. Need to do a bit more panelling, and I'm not going to do any more liming at the moment because my mix is a little bit on the wet side, and it's coming out in places, so just use my finger to prop it up. I'm not really worried about it too much because frankly I'm going over this again tomorrow, and it's far from complete. So got a window in, need to finish it off, need to put a wood trim around that, and then it'll be limed over, and I need to lime up the top there. So that's coming on really well. I'll just give you an insight as to what's going on the inside. Slightly delayed for a few days, or about 4 days basically, because of the snow. Apologies for the mess because it is a building site, but that's it from the inside. And just started liming up some of the gaps there, and obviously got some repairs, running repairs as I'm going along. So the big gaps I have to put little strips of wood, the smaller ones I'm just putting the lime in and building up, and then what I do is I put little panels in like this just to fill in the voids, and then I lime render it over. So everything down there is going to be limed. I'm not using plaster down there. I've used plaster up here just to box this panel in, well not this panel in, this wood that goes to the window frame. And the reason why I've used plaster is it fills in voids really nicely. It's relatively easy to mould, it dries super fast, and because I've got a panel here that's quite angled, my lime render will stick to that really nicely on the plaster. It would be a real pain if it was just bare wood. So started moulding it in around there, just going around the timber, just around the back there as well, so the lime will go around there. But yeah, this window's coming on, and basically I've just got a little wood strip underneath here that's just been plastered over, and then that'll be limed over. And so that's a nice window actually. I'm really pleased with that. So I'll carry on with the lime rendering tomorrow. Can't do much more. As I say, it's a bit wet, my mix, and it's slumping in places, so I'll just let that cure for 24 hours, and then I'll sort of patch up the pieces in between and do a bit more drilling on it and fixing more bits of wood, because if you put the wood on now, start screwing it up, it's just going to shake the lime render off. But yeah, that's it from another angle. Just come around. That's the window, just looking up and down there, and slightly angled contour there, the way it blends in. So that looked pretty cool actually when it's finished. I didn't really want a log wall continuing up this void here because I just thought it looked a bit too busy. And then this space here, it will have another log, as I say, little log just running down the inside or on the outside just to finish it off. But I'm just going to panel this up because there's going to be a wall in front of here. Not in front of the window, but just literally from where the window frame is going across. And that'll form the wall for the toilet. So that wall will be panelled up because you don't want anyone looking in when you're in the bathroom. And you won't actually see that from outside here once the bathroom wall's installed. Oh, it's a lot to take in. Right, yeah, this is what I'm done. Just give you a quick overview, and quite pleased with that. It's slow going, you can't rush it. Building up layers takes time, and then what I do is let the plaster dry off for sort of 24 hours. This is quite thick on it, it's about an inch in places, but what I do is let that dry off, and then I skim over it with a power tool and a what's the thing? It's like a metal sanding tool. So I go over that just to expose the timbers a bit more, so it doesn't get swallowed up by the lime. But yeah, that's come on, going around that joint. I'll put some lime in around there, and it's just going up there. I need to fill that up a bit more, but that's coming on really smart. So that will be, this is just stepping back now into the entrance, so I'm looking straight ahead. That's the back wall complete for the bathroom area, and the log wall I did last week, and this is the wall that I'm doing now. So hopefully in a couple of days this will be done. I don't think it will be done by Friday, potentially, but who knows. And then I've got a nice one to do here, which is, I believe, slightly longer, so I'll just carry on the theme around onto that one because I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, that's coming on really well. Got a bucket of lime down here which will last me for tomorrow, because I'm going to have to shoot now. But yeah, that's it for today. That's my update, and this will be uploaded shortly. Talk to you soon. Bye.